Hey guys, there it is.
Aloha, guys. It's
Aloha.
Aloha. It's truly Aloha Friday.
Yes, it is.
Aloha Friday. Man, it's been a long week, bro. It's been a long week for many of us.
Mhm.
Um,
I had so much fun last night, just reminiscing. Tell you, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
like I said earlier, Charlie, when we spoke, man, I think one of my favorite shows just because the engagement with the viewers, the people that was sharing in their, it was just solid, man. I thought it was just solid, and I had a good time. I think a lot of people did. And I saw some posts today which made me feel really good. I saw a few posts on my page that people went out and supported the local restaurants for lunch, took pictures, posted them up. Appreciate you guys. That was so good. I think we can make a difference. I really do, and I think we continue that. And yeah, share it when you guys go lunch at a local restaurant, or if you go shop at a local store. When I say local store, I mean a locally run store, not the WalMarts and the all the. No, I'm talking about our local shops and markets and or if you go to we and anyway, yeah, post them. Take a picture of your plate. Take a picture of the store and just say, hey, we support local. We support local. That's all you got to put in a post. We or I support local, and let's everybody do that every single day. Um, and we can do this on every single island and post them up and share them up and let people know that, like we said last night, there's so many local resources in our state that we should be patronizing and helping. This is the time where you helping lift up all our local business people, small business people, and so appreciate, man. I appreciate that 100%. It's awesome.
Yep. Yep.
I
Well,
talked to Charlie today about we let's carry on from last night. We invited three business owners to come on tonight. Like I said last night, I put the word out, put the request. Anybody that has a small business or has a small business that's doing things in the community, that's keeping their employees working even during the pandemic, let us know so we can get them on the show. And maybe we'll do it once a week. Maybe every Friday we'll do a business showcase, whatever it is, to help these businesses survive, and then to help our viewers, show our viewers, hey, we still got life here, man. We still got a lot of people uh, trying to make a living and keeping people employed. That's key right now, is keeping our employees at work. So we're gonna bring them on tonight. They'll be on at 7, and I think you probably know of most of them. It's just three of them tonight, and then we'll carry this tradition on as we go forward. But I'm kind of excited. I don't have no idea, but these are just three examples of local people trying to keep employees working, and that is vital right now. Vital.
yep. Yep. That's what makes it kind of I don't know. Right now I'm in a fog. I mean, I'm just trying to get my bearings. I mean, so many things happened today. Confused. I don't know if you saw the post. I mean, they go where they're making a recommendation, Department of Health, going for 10 days, as if you sick or you came in contact with somebody. But as far as a traveler, it's 14. And I said, okay, what if a traveler coming in from the mainland and he will work? Because they use work as one of the excuses that they don't like inconvenience anybody. So that's why they reduce it from 14 to 10 and this and that. And it's just so much confusion. And I just like, man,
I know, man.
keep things
It's
separate or something. Sheesh.
it's it's almost like how in the morning when these guys get together and they meet around the core table, they say, hey, how can we confuse them more? How can we confuse them more? Yeah, right. Kiala suggests we do Fridays, feel good Fridays. How's that, Charlie? I like that. Feel good Fridays. We
Boy,
tried Town Hall Thursdays, but nobody wanted to come on. So
I,
we'll do
I
Feel Good
cannot, I
Fridays.
cannot, I cannot, I cannot. It's been 3 years since I touched a drop of liquor, so I cannot do Feel Good Friday.
Mahalo to Melissa Bolton who ordered a Haumea Hawaii bag. See, that's what it is, guys. Let's make this the marketplace. Let's learn what each others have to
Are we
offer.
doing
And
a version of pop up makeke? Is that
pop
what
up
we're
a
doing?
KK. Yes,
Is that what we're
that's
doing?
pretty. That is a brilliant idea. Pop up makeke. And I'm assuming they got funding. I would assume it's CARES funding. I'm not sure, but they put up this online marketplace, Facebook Live with the TV. It's brilliant. My cousin has a shop on Oahu, Rick Saunders, and he was featured on that. And he makes the lihing mangoes. He makes all kind he makes his version of the Ono Pops and all with the lihing mui. Uh,
Why
and
don't
he was
why
featured
don't
on
we
that.
why don't we call our show the pop up hey hey? Eh? Why don't we call it the pop up hey hey?
Kirk, you ready? You got that, buddy? That's a new shirt, man. That's a new shirt. I think a new shirt having to do, Kirk, and I know you, if you're not on, you will watch this, but if you can get a like a new design, like we support local, that'd be
Yeah.
solid. I think we could do that. I really do. Um,
Last night, for our viewers, there was an there was this on KHON. It featured the son of the owner. Well, the son, Mr. Chani, passed away, but they're related to Kimchi 9 here on Kauai. There's Kimchi 2 in Kaimuki on Wailai Avenue. And his business was going downhill, but it's all about helping the people. And I know Jimmy Chan real well. He was there during when Stephanie and I got married, and is a good family friend. He's taking care of all of my kids. He's fed a lot of them, and so far he's fed over 800 families between the hours of 2 and 3 because they have hard time. And he put out that what we're talking about, right? But this time he says, "Hey, give back to the community because a lot of places going under." Well, I took your advice. I gave him a call. It was so good to catch up with him. He's doing good. I mean, tonight he's busy. Busy. It's hard for him. He was real busy tonight. But maybe next week he said I can come on between Monday and Thursday. So we'll bring him on next week Tuesday to so we can have an interview with him about all the things he do. How he getting to feed the community. It's just you got to remember again. He has one and he'll tell you. He says Korea, they don't have meat June. It was
yeah,
his family that invented meat June.
yeah, yeah. That was so
Yeah.
funny. When I went to Korea, I looked, and I could not find Meet June at all. It doesn't exist over there. It's so funny.
And so
But
he
he was
said,
on the news. He was
yeah,
on the news last night, right after our show. When we had, we did all the uploading and the downloading, and then we turned on the news, and he was, bro. It was like he was reiterating or basically saying the same things we were talking about last night.
hmm
All of us, all of our viewers and ourselves, were talking about helping each other. And he came out there, and I can be honest, man. I was a little emotional when I heard him at the end. When he said, "Everybody can do a little bit. If everybody can do a little bit, we're going to have such a much better place and not as much hatred," he said. Remember?
hmm yep,
And it's just each of us can do, buying that box lunches that we saw on Facebook today from a couple of our viewers, and there are many more.
yeah,
Um, that if everybody did that, we could really make a huge difference. So
yeah.
yeah, that was so nice, so nice.
He's one heck of a guy, boy. I remember. Whew. My kids always say, "Oh, Dad, we'll eat that kimchi too." And right up from Big City Diner, and right on the end, I forget the name of that Chinese restaurant, but they get good dim sum over there. But he was saying, all the shops around there, they closed, slowly closing down. They had that Manapua and candy store across the street down, closed down already. So, that's his way. Brother Jimmy is a good-hearted, good-hearted guy. And
Melissa Bolton said he went to school with him. She went to school with him.
she did.
That's what she typed. She posted.
Yeah, Kaimoki. Yeah.
Yeah. What a small world. Yeah. What a small world. It's an amazingly small world.
Yep.
Who's on tonight? We're gonna have three business owners that should be popping on any moment now.
Yeah.
And we'll be talking. We'll be talking about getting from three different
Effective.
businesses
Yeah.
how how COVID affected them and what did they do to keep their employees working as much as they could, and just take us on that journey on how COVID affected them,
Hmm.
and if we have any questions for them, feel free to post them in the comments. But yeah,
Well,
I wanted to go back and ask you, Charlie. Kimchi too. We on Kimchi 9 over here. Is that? Do you know if that has any?
the Chun family, Chuns.
So Kimchi 9 is part of Kimchi too.
Well, I guess the family, if it's cousins or whatever, but it's supposedly all related.
Okay, so they are connected.
Yeah.
I didn't dawn on me last night when I saw the Kimchi 2, but then as you were talking tonight, I remembered, hey, the one on Kauai is Kimchi 9. Where the
Yes.
hell is Kimchi 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8? Because I love Korean food.
Yeah. Well, I know Kimchi 4 was on Kauai, but I don't know if it's still there. I never go check a long time.
All right, we'll bring it up first. And we're just gonna have one potluck tonight. I mean, it's just gonna be as they come on, we're gonna bring them in. Oh, this guy get the wrong channel. He's on the wrong channel. I don't know who this guy is.
I got it, I think.
You got him, man. You got him. What's happening, my friend?
Oh, not much. Thanks for having me. How you guys doing?
Looks like you're in a kitchen.
I'm in my trailer, actually.
Oh, okay. Man, you get good
my
Wi-Fi.
kids are all home in my house, so it'd be kind of loud if I was around them right now.
Right on. Well, your Wi-Fi in that trailer is excellent, man. You're coming in loud and clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here comes
what? No. I hear you guys perfect.
All right. So we're gonna have all three of you guys on, and
yeah, there we go.
this is Juan, our first guest here that popped on, Juan Saenz from Saenz Ohana Breakfast out there in the North Shore. And of course, Cody Kimura right next from Blue Ocean Adventures. Oh, and here's our third one. All right. You guys are on time.
Sweet.
We've never had a problem yet, Charlie, with guests being late. No, I shouldn't say that. No, we have. And that is the lovely Dion Tevis from Kippu Ranch Adventures. So,
Wow.
Hi, guys.
Let me just do a little, last night, and I think you may have seen last night, we started talking about local businesses and supporting local businesses, whether it's food or activities or whatever, shops, and it took on its own life. We went on, I think, about 40 minutes just sharing with all our viewers all the different local stuff that's going on, and we ended the night just basically putting out a challenge that, hey, if we can commit to as much as we can, just focusing on buying local, we can make a difference in so many people's lives. And today, as I was thinking, I called Charlie and I said, how about if we get some of the people that the viewers were talking about last night, and we invite them on, and that's how you guys got invited on. And so we're just farting around. It's impromptu. There's no script. And Juan, you popped on first, so let's start with you, Juan. You want to do a quick introduction of yourself and your business?
Sure. So my name is Juan Saenz. I own Saenz Ohana Breakfast. We're in Princeville. We're actually in the Makana Urgent Care parking lot, right behind the police and fire station, right as you come out of Princeville, like you're heading down the Honolulu Hill.
Awesome.
We pretty much do all breakfast from scratch here. That's what we're known for. And Eggs Benedict's probably our go-to item here at the trailer. But my wife, Noelle, also works with me. And it's pretty much just me and her that run the trailer. Just two of us here. I know a lot of the other people have a lot of employees. We actually have one we're fortunate to bring back recently. But we're just fortunate to be able to run a business to support my family. And we're also able to help around a little bit in the community as well, which It's what it's about apparently with everybody. Yeah. Sorry, I'm new to this stuff.
Right on. Cody,
Hey, how's it all go?
how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. Are you?
You want to introduce yourself a little bit? And I think everybody knows you, but
Yeah. My name is Cody Kimura. I own Blue Ocean Adventures. It's a small little locally owned business, Zodiac, Napoli Coast Tour. And yeah, we run out of Kikaha. We have a crew of about 17 employees, and we're just like every other small business, just trying to stay afloat.
right on. And we'll as we go through, we're gonna split up this time as best we can. But and we want to hear more about what COVID, how it affected you guys' business and what you guys did during the trying times, and then we're back in challenging times again. And that's kind of what we'll talk about tonight. And then we'll end on a positive note with what you guys get going and what kind of opportunities or offers for our local people.
Yeah.
We saved the best for last as far as the intros. Dion, I just
Hi,
kidding. This
I'm
happens to be my I don't know what the hell you call what. You're a niece or a cousin or what? She's my cousin's daughter, so that would make her my cousin, I guess.
yeah, I guess your uncle, because you're my dad's first cousin, right?
Correct.
Okay. Dion with Kippu Ranch Adventures. We're an off-road tour company, and we operate on a 3,000-acre private ranch, Kippu Ranch, and we've been doing this for 20 years. Pure Kawasaki off-road fleet, and we have two options: a waterfall triple trail, ultimate ranch tour. So the ranch tour goes up to the mountain, and then the waterfall triple goes to the waterfalls. We opted to stay open in August and catered to just locals, and then had a nice little run from October through now, and now we're facing pretty much our whole December has been canceled. So that's okay though, because we're just adjusting as we need. I mean, that's all you really can do. We understand it's community first, and so we're just shifting gears right now. So hopefully we'll get to spend more time with the residents again with all our kama'aina. We really enjoyed it in August and September. It was really neat, actually kind of emotional too, just to hear the stories from multi-generational families coming out with the grandparents. So many stories about their experience on Kippu Ranch and just a lot of history. So we're gonna just embrace it and look forward to that time again where we get to spend more time. We probably won't operate as much as, we're only in 4 days right now. That'll probably lessen as well, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going, just keep the engines running and be ready when the time is right.
Yeah, and hopefully, we'll get our viewers to experience. One of the things that we saw during the pandemic was a lot of local people trying out restaurants or activities that they never did. I mean, I saw a lot of posts on Facebook from people, local residents that went on the boat rides or the tours and just so excited that it was never on anyone's bucket list. It was just never there until we realized it was an opportunity to help small business. So let's go back February, March, April, and we'll go back to you, Juan. When COVID first started, I think like myself, many people didn't think it was going to be that serious. It's just another flu. And then we started to see the impacts. At what point did you notice or did you start feeling the pinch from COVID?
Seems so long ago already. It seems like this year's been 2 years, but well, right when it first started, because we're in the medical parking lot, me and Noel kind of talked about it right away and kind of closed our doors at the first of it, just to leave the parking lot open for if anyone needed to come in, either COVID. We were just kind of being, because we're so busy, our parking lot would fill up and we didn't want to jam anyone to come in. So we closed down right away and we just did delivery on the North Shore for probably about a couple months for the first few months. And I didn't have to do that, but we were just, showing, I guess it was a precaution on my end, just in case something did happen. I didn't want to be the one jamming up the parking lot for them to do their job. And plus we're behind the police station and the fire station. So just kind of in that area where it could have, if it needed to, went wrong, but it didn't, thankfully. And so once a couple months went by, then we kind of opened up slowly, but mainly did delivery the first couple months, and it was a big hit for us. I mean, going from making a bunch of money to pennies in a day was really hard to juggle and plan for, but it's just moving forward with each day and changing what you have to do to make it work. And that's why I just said it feels like it's been a definitely long year for me. I mean, everybody, not just me. So after the 2 months, yeah, we opened up, I think in June or July, I want to say we opened back up. But yeah, sorry, I got lost there, train of thought. I'm bad with this stuff.
Well, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to you, Juan, because we want to talk about that very controversial policy that you put on that kind of made the news all over the place. Which I gotta tell you, we were proud of you. Our viewers were proud of you, but we'll come back with that one because I thought that was spot on. Cody,
All right.
And all of you guys, I know running a business is not cheap. You got overhead, you got employees, you got equipment, you got maintenance. So at what point, Cody, did you guys you started seeing, oh boy, I think we might be in trouble here?
Well, especially for Dion and myself and the businesses we run, we're really seasonal. So a lot of people prep ahead, they book ahead, so we had a lot of pre-bookings for summer. And then when this whole first COVID thing came out, we understood that, okay, yeah, this is serious. A small island can't really handle, that big of, say we did have a outbreak, we'd be screwed basically. And it immediately, the same day, we lost probably 50% of our pre-bookings, which was like, okay, maybe this will pass, maybe give it a couple months, something will change. It gave it about one more week and we lost 100%. We went from almost, 3/4 way booked through the whole summer to having 0 tours. 0, which we understood, safety is most important. It's just, I couldn't believe how fast it impacted our business, and it stayed that way, all the way until we realized that tourists couldn't come. And that's when, we were amazed. We knew the locals, had to stand by, support local, and we did what we could to, we just put it out there. I wonder if this is going to work, and it worked. The community of Kauai supported us throughout the entire summer, and don't get me wrong, it wasn't a typical summer, but it was enough to keep our employees working and keeping health benefits for them, and even with all this PPP stuff, it made nothing. It was amazing how we rely so much on tourists, and then when there's no tourists, how the locals itself came together for us and other local businesses and kept us alive for all that time. And it was amazing. But we still feel the effect of it. We had that small window of opening up, and it was beyond normal. It was amazing. For that 2 weeks that we were open, it was the most unreal season. If we had kept that throughout the whole year, it would have been the best year ever. But the risk the risk of letting those guys in was just, I understand why we shut down again, even though it is devastating, but it's for the best.
Don't forget, guys, share this, please. Share this. This is our high-tech graphic card right here, and Charlie has one too. Yeah, please share this because I think it's important that people hear this. And by the way, Cody, I really love your windows behind you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Okay. All of you guys make fun of my windows.
It's functional. Look, it works.
Bro, look. It works.
Right?
You don't even know I'm stoked, bro.
Why change something that's not broken?
Hey, Mel, you guys not sitting right next to each other and with
Same room.
Different trim.
Yeah, plus they hear a little bit more black on that guy.
I just dyed it.
So Dion, I'm sure it's a little similar, but you're a little more different because a lot of people do not go in the ocean. A lot of visitors and locals scared to go in the ocean. But how was it similar for you as it was for Cody?
Yeah, looking back at March, we're thinking 2 weeks, slow the spread, so we shut down, and then it just kept going on. And we even, we're thinking, keep everybody on medical, because this is only going to be maybe another month, another 2 months. Then it turned into 3 months, and then we couldn't continue medical for our employees, and so we shut down from pretty much from March through, I'd say, July. We did a soft open just to start trying to figure out how do we welcome people to the ranch and safely, so we opened up to local residents for our kama'aina, and that was great. They kept us busy. Obviously it was not profitable, right, for the company bottom line, Cody, right? And by the way, Cody used to be a Kippu Ranch Adventures tour guide.
Yep, all the way.
Like, I don't know how many years ago.
Best job ever.
Yeah. And so we came back. We weren't sure. So we were thinking, right, August was supposed to open again, right? Wasn't that originally? And then about right there. So when we heard that they were going to keep the quarantine in place, and we just opted to go for it. And the locals showed up. It was amazing. I mean, we had moments with these families. There was this grandma who came out 10 years ago with her 2 granddaughters, and they have this picture with the backdrop of the mountain, and super cute. She's holding their hands, and they're like, in the picture. She came back with the same outfit on. Of course, the girls are big, so they couldn't wear the same outfit. And they took that same picture with the same backdrop. So we just had some really amazing moments with the residents. And then, fast forward to October 15th, like that, visitors were coming in. I mean, and we were doing all our things that we needed to. We have an outdoor check-in area, so everything is outdoors. You don't go into the check-in office anymore. We have plexiglass between our front office agents and our visitors. Everybody masked up for check-in. It's a really easy way to social distance or physical distance, whatever you want to call it, because everybody gets their own vehicle. They're not shared vehicles. And it was a good run, right, Cody? Like a good 6-week run.
It was amazing.
I'm shocked at what we did for November. I mean, and we're still not at full we weren't running at full capacity. We used to run 7 days a week. We were still only running 4 because we really wanted to make sure that we knew how to do this safely and responsibly. And here we are. So
yeah,
I might get to take a couple weeks off.
Now, Juan, you when this thing hit, I mean, we've read a lot about you and your family, and going around and feeding people and getting food out to the communities. At what point did you, or what triggered that? I really respect that. I didn't want to create more clutter in the parking lot of the medical facilities and the police station. I thought that was kind of classy. But at what point, when did you decide, let's go help the community? Let's go figure out. And in fact, you and a controversial part was when you said, we're not going to allow visitors to come eat inside. They can eat outside. And that, of course, went statewide. It went viral, and we were cheering you on. But did that have an impact on your business as well?
Okay, so to answer your first question, right when we decided to close down, we sprung into action right away, and just we started working with Kilauea Farms, AHK, and they were delivering boxes, and we went there and started doing that because we were only doing deliveries in the morning, and by 10 o'clock I would be done. So we had like a lot of time during the day, and we had to do something with our time. So we would do that. And I've been working for about 5 years, about once a week. We go with my partner, Gray Hayton. We go out and go on to people's properties that allow us to come on there, that have fruit that is maybe fallen and wasted, and we collect it, and then we take it to the food banks and donate it. And we've been doing that for going on about 5 years. And Gray, he's probably been doing it a lot longer than that, but that's how I met him. And that's what got me started originally into like giving back before I even owned my business. And now that we have it, every week we do it. And every week we return stuff into the food bank. Gray delivers it. I just go out and help them pick it, and we gather it. And at least a couple 100 pounds each time we go out. So it's going, you know, wasteful food that normally would be just sitting there and wasted and just rotting. And we get to come in and get it and take it, and they wash it and give it out to someone who needs it. And that's always an ongoing thing for us. But when COVID hit, it just kind of doubled. I was going out more, 3 times a week, maybe, finding what we could, who would let us come on. And the main thing is just getting the food, not letting it waste, and getting it to people that will take it and eat it, you know. And it's amazing the thousands of pounds of fruit that we turn in that would normally just go to waste. And I mean, it's citrus. It's, you know, like sometimes we get tired of eating so much, but it's something that, you know, it nourishes our body. It gives us what we need to go on, and it's wasting most of it. And so the way that works is people contact us they'll call us, and we'll go over there, and you can give them a poundage on what we take so they can use it for taxes and all that. And, you know, it goes around. There's a lot of some other people doing it that it really, I heard you earlier, Mel, talking about, someone was saying, you know, the little you do, it makes a difference or something. When the beginning of the show, you were saying that. It does. It's a little bit, goes a long ways. And if everyone would do more, it would help. And I go once a week, and I feel like we do thousands of pounds a year. And it's crazy how much it helps. And that's just our main part of that. And that's what happened. We just doubled up on that and did deliveries until about June, when we opened up, kind of halfway. Not really, though. We only opened up a few days a week to kind of test the waters out.
And then that little policy that you put into place that went viral, that I know that caused a lot of attention, and you know, I'm hoping that it actually helped your business, because, you know, I think the local people would feel much more safe if they were there and not having a risk of an infected visitor. But you didn't change. You continue that, right?
Oh yeah, it's still in effect as of today. Yeah, it's tomorrow will be in effect again. And you know, when people show up here, we have tourists that were coming here and would really just follow it. And once they came the first time, and then the next day they were ordering before they left their place. When they got here, we were out there delivering the food to their car, and they went off. And you know, the thing that was controversial was people mistake us for a restaurant, because the bistro also did a similar thing, and they're a restaurant. And I have 2 picnic tables outside of my food trailer, and we got hate emails about it, like, you know. And it's just it really helped us in the long run, though. The local support was crazy. I mean, my sales probably aren't as big as Cody's, and sorry, Dion, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. And you know, like, it supports my family, where they have a bunch of employees and I have one, and my wife. And but it helps when you do a little bit, and it trickles down, and it just spreads it. I mean, we have the buy a meal, give a meal board, and I have more people donating to the board than actually come and pick it up. So we would like people to come and grab a meal. It's already paid for. We always have it 4 days a week here. We also have a little farm table outside our trailer, where any fruit I get, I have it out there. People are free to take, and you don't have to come eat at our place to grab it if you want something. It's usually just oranges, lemons, limes, nothing big, but there's always something out there. And out of the little bit, the heart I see out of all these people coming in and donating, it's just crazy. It just blows my mind. And I don't know, it's a new site for sure. And I know a lot of people are having difficulties, and I understand that. And so am I. And it's about taking it a day at a time and going with what we have and what we can do and what our skill set's at and where we can use that. You know, it's definitely difficult, but it keeps me busy to give back, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I wouldn't change it.
Yeah, I think that sets Kauai apart from many other places, is the community's help. I know, Cody, now you had that burst, and then the new rule came out, 14-day quarantine. We expect that to be dropped to 10 days now, after hearing what the state's going to do. Where are you guys at now, as far as business? Is it back to where it was a few months ago?
Yeah, I mean, the Christmas week was looking promising. You know, we had about 75% of our pre-bookings, full. And then when this thing happened, immediately cancellations. But it was weird because I'm not sure the exact date it came out, but I know there was like 2 or 3 days that tourists were still here. And I mean, those days just sold out all of a sudden. But now, we're back down to zero. I mean, we went from sold out to not a person booked on our board. But, the thing too is, and I understand when the locals was coming out and supporting us, it was great. As soon as the tourists came, all the locals stopped, which I understand, right? They're like, they don't want to be on the same boat as people. Well, now there's no tourists, so hopefully we can get some local support, because unemployment doesn't go too far for people, especially during the holidays, and most people's unemployment is already done, and there's no, I mean, we don't know what to do. Like Dion was saying, it's not profitable for the business, to drop our prices, which is fine, as long as we can keep our employees going. That's kind of the main goal of it all. I mean, so we'll see. I mean, we're as dead as can be right now.
Dion?
But I don't know. I mean, the 10-day quarantine thing, I feel like it's not going to make a difference for us. Most people don't want to spend 10 days. I think that Mayor Kawakami's first proposal of 3 days is, that's a cheap price to pay for coming to Hawaii during the winter season, and taking a second COVID test, which to me, that was right on point, but at the same time, you look at all the numbers in the rest of the mainland, and, at first we were like, oh, this is going to ruin us. We was doing so good. But then you look at the numbers in the mainland, and now you really understand, like, yeah, we kind of don't want anyone here because, a lot of the ICU beds are maxed out in the mainland, and our hospital cannot do anything like that. We have only so much beds to work with, and the littlest spread on our island will do a lot more to our industry than shutting down. So, we just gotta ride it out and see how it goes. It is what it is, I guess.
Well, again, we put out the challenge last night to, for all the local people to just support. Auntie Patsy and I are gonna go on your boat.
Do it.
I'll take the picture jump.
And of course, we're gonna do the four-wheeling deal. But so Dion, is your situation is pretty much similar to Cody? Are there plans to refocus everything back to the local clientele again, the residents, and which did work to some point, to some extent earlier? Is that in the works for you guys?
Yeah, we were already talking about how grateful we were for the local support, and prior to the news coming out the day after Thanksgiving, we were already working on a campaign for our Kama'aina to release. Although, that went along with an option for a private tour, because I think sometimes they would prefer to not mix with other groups, which I agree. All of our tours are really small now, much smaller than pre-COVID. So anyways, we already have that in motion, but we're really going to just share that with everybody here on Kauai and encourage them to come out. Like Cody said, it's not profitable for the bottom line, but it's a win-win. I think our community needs, our families aren't traveling. They're not even able to go island hopping to do their holiday family excursions. We're all here, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else through this time. So I think we're blessed to be here. But I think that, I had a friend reach out and ask me about the tours, and she said, I really want to give the gift of experiences, is what it was. The gift of experiences for my kids. So I want to take them out to do things. I don't want to just buy them toys, that maybe they'll play with for only a little while. So I do think that our community, for those that can have a little, splurge on something during this holiday season. I know unemployment, for some is all that they're counting on, and but we have released, as a matter of fact, today, a 30% off for a Kama'aina. We have deeper discounts for essential workers as well. So if you work for the county or KPD or fire, ocean, if you're a teacher, students, so you can reach out and see what kind of discounts we have that may be deeper than that. You know, we want to give back to the community for supporting us through this time and keeping us open, and we want to create opportunity for our employees. So it's a win-win. We can keep our employees working even at the discounted rate, and it's not like normal circumstance, but it's accomplishing keeping families working, keeping, you know, income flowing for them, and then providing an outlet for our community to get out and do something fun. And it's there's a lot of history, there's a lot of culture, so the kids are learning. Families have so much roots here, so it's a good experience. And then you're outdoors and you're having a good time, and it's great all around. So hopefully we'll be able to spend more time with our family and friends.
Well, you know, my wife is on the feed right now, and she's asking Juan, what are your hours of operation out there at your trailer? What are the hours of operation?
Right. So we are Thursday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Okay. The reason I ask is when my wife asks questions like that, it means that I'm gonna do the driving from Waimea all the way out to you. So 8 to 12.
Yes.
Yeah. So Mrs. Iona, if you're hearing this, we leave the house at 5:30 so we can get up
Yeah.
there at 8.
You want to get here at 8 too to guarantee it. Sometimes we run out of Benedict's by 10, and I don't want to see that happen. So 8 o'clock, you're good.
You don't want to run out of food before Charlie gets out. If Charlie
Yeah.
goes all the way there,
I'll do what I gotta do. Don't worry.
I'm gonna flip the trailer over. I've seen him. You don't want him. You don't want him. Have Snicker bars. Make sure you get some Snicker bars. That's like that.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
I-
Also, you know, right now we also want to just give a shout out to everybody, especially our frontline workers, nurses, teachers, all of our emergency personnel. You know, if you're given the time right now to take a little breather, go see these folks. Go out on the ocean, clear your head. Or like for me, I really am gonna take a drive over to the other side, because you know there's only so much you can do. I love it here on the west side, but sometimes you gotta go across the bridge. Because when I first moved here, I had to use a GPS just to find my way back to Lihui. That was that bad. So now a little bit more brave, and you know, I'm just urging everybody, and you know, for everyone who patronizes our guest tonight, you'll get a free Snickers bar from Uncle Charlie.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll give you a Snickers bar.
Perfect.
But I'm not saying if it's going to be half eaten or not, but you definitely get a Snickers bar.
You better give them gift certificates for Snicker bars, because the Snicker bar is no less. You know, I'm reading a lot of the comments, and people are asking, you know, how can we donate from Oahu to support?
Yeah.
Stephanie Iona, Charlie's lovely wife, wants to donate shrimp to your trailer. There's also Anthony Hoffman, who said he's going to donate $500 tomorrow at 1:00 for buy a meal, give a meal.
Wow.
Yeah, people are asking if I honestly, again, I feel like with the telethon, but people are asking for Cody and Dion if you guys have links to where people can buy gift certificates for your events. You know, Christmas is coming up, and what a better way to get a gift certificate from a local merchant, local business. And I tell you what, we will, you know, we will, Cody, you know, I go on your boat any day of the week.
Yeah.
I worried about the last time I took my wife on the boat. I had a blast. He didn't.
I was in the back.
She was sick the whole. It was a nice big boat. It wasn't a Zodiac. So
Definitely not for everyone.
yeah. But I think she can handle the four-wheeler at Kippu Ranch. I'm almost positive.
I want to see the dolphin.
She likes to see the dolphins. Okay, great. So anyway, but so before we sign off tonight, you know, I'll ask each of you to put out, and I don't know if you guys are following this on Facebook, but if not, I'll put it down. I'll write it down as you said, and then we'll post it up on our pages so that people can get. And I'm sorry because I'm going to. There's a lot of comments.
Well, you know, I do want to say, you know, when my wife puts out you know, we've done a lot of fundraising drives utilizing Kauai shrimp to help fundraise for a lot of groups. And so, she's dead serious there, Juan.
Yeah.
If we get a hold of you, if you can make some absolute fabulous meals with Kauai's own, all the way from
Always.
from Kikaha, we'll have it taken out there.
So next week we're starting up our prime rib dinners again. We did them in November. We did them every Friday, and I go to Madero's farm and grab meat from them. Everything's local from that meal. So I would love to pair it up with the prime rib, and then we'll do a free giveaway on those shrimp dinners or something. We'll always figure something out.
Okay.
I mean, I can kind of tell you about what we got coming up if I can run through that now, or you guys, can I do that round?
Go for it.
All right. So any day at our place, we give Kama'aina, we give 30% off on any burritos or sandwich, which we have about 10 options on that. And then 15% off of our specialty items, which are like our eggs Benedict, and that's most people use it on the eggs Benedict, but there's French toast pancakes that we do ourselves. Also, we do sorry, I got my notes down. Okay. So we also have the menu board, and for the buy a meal, give a meal. If people want to reach us, email is good, signs@gmail.com. Our phone's kind of down. I will be getting that up soon, but to reach us about anything, you can contact us there. Also, in a couple weeks, we're teaming up with the Zonta Club of Honolulu Foundations, and they're a women's group, all nonprofit. And what we're doing is usually they do about $1,000 in scholarships a year, and on Christmas they do meals for the keikis and kids in need. But because of COVID this year, we got together with them, and we're gonna do a gift basket for them. And what I'm donating is meals for the whole family. So whatever the basket goes to, if they're a family of 5 or 6, 4, it will be good for the whole family to come and get any one menu item off of our menu. It'll be good for a whole year too, so people will be able to do that. Also, Island Soap will be donating some items into that. Sushi Girls from Kilauea, and it will be a gift basket for keiki in need, for kids in need too. If anybody wants to get a hold of any of these free baskets, they're gonna be doing it December 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. And the email to contact is kawaimindy@gmail.com. And we're definitely, it looks like it's gonna all be North Shore locations. On the 16th, it's gonna be Church of Pacific. 17th, it'll be Honolulu Colony Resort. The 18th, it'll be St. Williams in Honolulu. And on the 19th, it'll be Food Bank at Nainaho in Kilauea. So all these baskets, I believe we're doing about 144. I want to say that's the total number for this. And like I said, usually they do meals, and we definitely wanted to team up and do meals for sure right now. But just with everything going on, we weren't sure about bringing a bunch of people through here, and it was just easier for us to do it this way. That way we can get the baskets to kids that are in need of them. So if you need it, please email Mindy there at kawaimindy@gmail.com. Once again, it's coming up fast. It'll be in the next couple weeks. So just please, if you need it. Also, if you ever need a meal, come by when we're open. There's tons of meals out there, and do what you can to get back. Thank you.
Excellent. kawaimindy@gmail.com. You guys get any questions, please email Mindy, kawaimindy@gmail.com. And the buy a meal, give a meal, that is a program where you can stop there, you can buy your meal and donate for another meal, and those meals sit on the board. He calls it the board. So for those that need a meal, it is available out there. So, and appreciate all of you guys that donate to that program.
No, thank you. Yes, it really helps.
Cody, what you guys running any specials right now? Kama'aina specials for local people, gift certificates available for Christmas gifts?
Yep. So our gift certificates online got kind of funky for us to do it because you kind of got to book a date. So the best thing to do is just call our office, and then our office girls know how to set that up. So you can call them; they'll give you a physical copy of a certificate, and then they can call to book their date. And as far as specials, we were working. Well, this is all kind of new since Thanksgiving. This kind of the bomb got dropped. So I know that our team did make a verbal promo for this show. So if anyone calls and say that they saw it on this show, they will give you about $47 off. I don't know what percentage that is, but I know it's like $47 off. And then we'll work more with the Kama'aina discounts. Once we can figure out what is a number that works again. It should be probably close to what it was, about $85 or something like that. So we'll definitely have some promo codes up. But for now, the viewers anyway, if you call our office and give them, just say you saw us on the show, then the girls know to put in that promo manually. And I just wanted to say I couldn't be on this show with any better people, because I know Cheeto for so long, and how he gives back is the honest truth. I mean, with the whole flooding thing, we brought our boats out to Hanalei. We were picking up food and shuttling them into Wainiha, and I get to the shore, and who's there? Juan, or I call him Cheeto, but he had a truckload of stuff donating, coordinated, a lot of stuff for how it was gonna get in. He's a good man, and he wasn't joking. They'll go early because I drove all the way to LA. I forgot. And Dion, I worked for Dion a long time ago, and when I first started my business, she guided me a lot into how to do things, and then she has an activity thing too that she gives me a lot of tours through that, as well, which I couldn't be on this show with two better people. I mean, these guys are the real deal. They are about giving back, and yeah, I'm honored.
Cody, what is your phone number for the office for they can ask for the Mel and Charlie? Charlie, we got a damn discount now.
I gotta look.
I'm like yeah.
What is
I
that?
think it's 1-800. I gotta look.
We got a discount.
Yeah, code.
If they saw this on our show, they're gonna get on discount, bro.
Yeah. The number is 1-800-451-6133. And then, if you want to follow, we do give a lot of promo codes out on our social media, thing like our Instagram is kind of one of our biggest things, is Go Blue Adventures. And our website is goblueadventures.com. So, if you guys follow us, you guys watch the feeds, we give out promo codes quite often. And yeah, so the best way to book with us now, and, we learned this the hard way, is through online booking. We run cards and then refunds. So it saves you a lot of, like 6% of a booking fee if you can call us and book it. And, that's the best way to do it. So, if you guys do call, like I said, and they mention us on the show, and they will give you that discount.
Hey, Cody, how many guys you can put on a Zodiac at one time?
So before COVID, we was running 14 passengers plus captain and crew, so 16 total. The governor gave us, a limit of 10, which is fine. It is good. And when it comes to checking in, we don't check you in like in an office like how Kippu Ranch Adventures does. It's kind of, you show up to the harbor. You got to wear your mask. We ask, well, for the tourists, we were asking for the exemption that they did have the negative test prior. We temp checked them. We gave you hand sanitizer. We gave you your bags, and yeah.
Okay, so 10. That's 10 including crew.
10 plus crew, so 12
so
total.
10. So perfect for. I know Cindy Ayanan just said she's already planning a Zonta getaway.
No, I said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Patsy is saying to Cindy, do a Zonta getaway. So that is good, because that way my wife can go with the Zonta women and I don't need to go to watch her get sick.
Yeah.
That way, seriously.
Like Dion was saying, that we do with tourists. Well, our business is, new. We started only about 4 years ago, and I've only dealt, 99% of it was tourists. And, very little a local would jump on, be out of their element, surrounded by tourists. And then when we had this shutdown and it was 100% locals, it was, even our captains and our crews, like, this is the most fun we've ever had. We don't gotta, it's just different, the way you act is different. So it was great. And we look forward to hopefully getting that back again.
I know what you're saying. You're saying you know gotta use good English. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, and we can. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No, I know the feeling because I told this to Mel many times. When I performed at Kaleo Steakhouse, when we get the visitors come up from Puipu, I would always tell the boys, hey, the beginning part of the show, let's do the Hawaiian music, and then we can transition over to what some of the stuff we want to do. But
Yeah.
I just tell them, try use correct English now. At the end of the night, they go, Uncle, you don't want to talk about Hemajang. I say, okay, I'm sorry.
Another thing too, with the whole COVID thing, and I know Dion guys is the same way as, we were known for our food that we had on our tours, like our beach landing. We were serving like kalua pig, barbecue chicken, rice. It was kind of buffet style, and that changed. We're not allowed to serve that kind of stuff. So I know our website, it's kind of a lot of work to change things on our website. So, when it comes to food, don't expect that. It's more like, well, we do have deli and bread, which is great. It's our sandwiches, but just, don't expect the kalua pig with that.
Awesome. Dion?
Oh,
Real quick. Kiala asked if you guys do exclusive where somebody can basically buy the whole boat for a group.
Yeah. So how it usually goes is privates, you pay for all seats, but being that it's slow, our boat takes 6 passenger minimum. So a lot of people have been kind of stoking out on, not us not having a lot of business right now. If you had 6 people, then you basically get the boat exclusive. And we run four Zodiac. So, we try to spread it out as much as possible, but we do have private tours. And to me, they're more fun. We can do a lot more, we do what the group wants to do. And yeah, so it's one of our fun tours for sure.
Dion, what's the specials?
Right now, we have
Charlie's special. I want to know the Mel and Charlie's. What does it come with a free Snicker bar? Everybody gets a free Snicker bar.
I'll make a promo code for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Gosh.
And I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Okay, got it.
And then you can post it.
I will do that. Do that.
But right now, it's really easy to find the 30% off for Kauai residents, and that's specifically for people who live here on the island. The Kauai used to be 20% pre-COVID, then we moved it to 25, and then we're doing a special for our residents here at 30%. So they can use that online or over the phone. And then we'll make sure you get your Mel and Charlie, or is it Charlie and Mel?
it's Charlie and Mel.
Just however you like. Whatever. But yeah, who? Dion? Oh, you give away Anahola granola at your facility, at your place?
Oh, Wailua granola.
Wailua,
I'm sorry.
See.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think that's the, oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Anahola granola.
Fired.
We love Anahola granola too, just so you know.
brother,
We're currently offering
There went my candied damn walnuts gone.
Mel.
Everybody gets a complimentary pack of Wailua granola. They're really cute, little 2-ounce bags. So that's automatically included with your experience. No more picnic tours, like Cody said. We used to have a picnic tour that was buffet style. You can't do that anymore. So we just did away with any kind of food options and just providing a locally made light snack.
And before we end, we're going to ask you guys one more time briefly so I can write down the numbers. I was so engaged, I never write. And a lot of people asking for single parent discounts, military. The best thing is call and talk to somebody and ask them directly. I'm sure they consider everybody's situation. So let's just do that. And we will, once we get all the information, we'll post them up in a nice post on Charlie's page and my page.
I do want to say one thing, and again, this is for our viewers. We thank you folks so much for reaching out to our 3 guests tonight. I know everybody can't, but if you can, try go Food Tilt, because Food Tilt will go a long way with our guests tonight. Because like they said, sometimes you have to decide you know, we're giving away things to make that attraction, but you know, how does it play in the overall business scheme? And I just, you know, our whole goal is just to, you know, get you guys going and keeping you guys even keel to take you over this rough spots right now. And I know it's tough. Um, I felt it too, you know, in the music industry when times were tough, especially when tourist season was down. I was so thankful because we would tell jokes during our show, and that's what locals come for. They said, you guys suck at singing, but oh, you guys tell good jokes. So they'll come for the joke." I said, right on. But you know, you got to get that balance, and I think you folks are in that transitioning period right now. That you know, when one side go down, you hope the other side come up, and it sounds like you folks have done a lot the first wave, and so we just hope that it can pick up again. It can pick up again.
I know there's a lot of viewers that
Yep.
like ask this question, but shame. So, because you said you're giving granola, which is high in fiber. Cody, your boat is a Zodiac, so it's not like a cabin cruiser. And I know there's a ton of people like notice. What happened if you got to go bathroom?
It's called hangover.
We're riding in the biggest toilet. Nah. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You just jump in the water, you go swimming.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
I mean,
You know, if you gotta use the bathroom, Mel, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't care what. I don't care if you get sore stomach, everything. The moment you see what great white, all of that thought go away. I don't care what. That's the last thing you like doing.
Yeah, for our tours, you're more worried about hanging on and not falling off, so you're not really worried about using the bathroom too much.
oh, okay, I got it. All right. Look at all that emojis flying.
We have restrooms at base camp, and then the guides are really good at explaining this, but they call them facilities. We have facilities, and they ask you to let them know if you're going somewhere, so that way they don't lead the whole group to a beautiful backdrop to share with them. So before you go to the facilities, let them know what direction you're going in, because it has happened.
Oh my God. Can you imagine that, Charlie?
Hey, Mel, you know me already. If I know somebody with us going to use the bathroom, I will tell everybody, be quiet. You know, follow me. That's not going to happen. You just gave me an idea, Mel. You just gave me an idea. Woo, boy.
I will never go on a tour with you. That's all. So Juan, let's start with you, Juan. Contact
Yep.
information for your place. What's your phone number?
So best is definitely email. So it's signs, SAENZ, Ohana Breakfast @gmail.com.
All right.
Also, Mel and Charlie, I'm gonna give you guys buy one get one free discount. So if you bring someone with you, you get your buy one get one free at the breakfast.
Well, I can guarantee you, I'll bring Mrs. Iona, because I brought anybody else. You
You're in
probably have to
trouble.
visit me in the hospital. That's all.
I'm gonna say you didn't come to my place.
No, we're gonna make, you know, I promise you, we're gonna make the trip out there because I know my wife enough to know when she asks about you know, hours of operation. She definitely, and when you said the magic word, I'm a eggs Benedict lover. I don't care
Nice.
what kind.
We
You
do everything, even the muffin from scratch. I make my muffins every morning. Yep.
That's a
Well,
winner.
I think Charlie and Stephanie are gonna have to stop on the way, pick up Patsy and
Yep.
Mel, and we'll come out there and
Yep.
enjoy
Make it a
your.
first one. Yep, definitely.
Same with the
We
Zodiac
appreciate it
ride
all.
and the 4-wheeler ride. We're all 4 of us going together.
Is that?
You gotta do Cody's epic jump shot off the boat.
Right?
All 4 of you one time.
All one time you jump.
That's what I was going to say. Your videos, Cody, that you come out on the social media is remarkable. That's like remarkable. So with the dog, I mean, you got some good stuff, man. There's some nice
Yeah,
stuff.
we got real lucky on that. I mean, this media team saw us as a company that had the potential to grow, and they were new, and they knew how much people was going to come on the boat and their exposure. So they did it for us pretty much for free at first, and then then they grew and we grew and they grew and we grew. So it worked out. I mean, they're amazing. what's it called, Dion?
Redefined Media.
Redefined
They
Media.
are amazing. They did some work for us as well.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay, Cody, one more time for you. Let's start with your phone number. You gave it to me once already. 800-451-6133.
Yep. And then our email is reservations@goblueadventures.com.
And your Instagram, what was your whatever you call those handles or whatever? What do you call those damn things? Handles. That was
Hashtags.
Oh,
no, your username, nickname, whatever.
it's everything is Go Blue Adventures.
Go Blue Adventures, do them all. You Twitter, everything.
We'll make it Instagram and Facebook.
How's that? See, that's the Portuguese side. That's the Portuguese side of Cody. Everything is go Blue Adventures. Twitter too.
I know it. I know the part. You went to Kauai High, it's red, but Go Blue is Waimea. So just think Go Blue. Just think Waimea. Go Blue.
Yeah, yeah. It's in
Go
the
Blue
website.
Adventures.
might as
Check them
well.
out. Instagram. Light them up, guys. Light them up.
Yep.
And then, of course, Dion. By the way, my dad is watching from Seattle right now. My dad and your dad's dad are brothers. So
No,
I.
your dad's mom.
What?
Your dad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your dad's mom and my dad are brother sisters. So, yeah. No, my dad and your
And
grandma.
that's your Portuguese side. I'll come out.
Anna Grace. Anna Grace.
Yes, my dad, Uncle Tommy, is in Seattle, and Daddy. By the way, this is David's daughter.
Hi, Uncle.
Anyway, what a small world. I never even know this girl. I met her on a. Where were we? We was at a function, and
No, it was at the kind's house.
who? Wherever we were at a function, and we're on the same table, and that's how I found out that this was my cousin's daughter. Unreal. So anyway, so
That's how I met Teresa in an airplane sitting next to me and found out she was my cousin.
was she wearing a mask?
That was years ago.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah,
Because she makes masks.
she does.
Nice man.
So phone number for Kippu Ranch Adventures.
246-9288. And that's also a text number. You can text as well.
All right. Website.
Call, email, reservations at Kippu Tours, KIPU tours.com. Same website, kipputours.com.
All right. You get Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff too.
Kippu Ranch Adventures. The handle is at
The handle.
Kippu Ranch Adventures.
You know, back in the day, we had Citizens Band radios.
King of Portugal.
You guys know, yeah. See, my wife, I was the king of Portugal on that radio, on that CB. It was awesome. It was awesome. But so funny because I called your office today, Dion, and the lady was very sweet. She answered the phone. She was so sweet. I said, "Can I speak to?" I wanted to know if Dion is available, and she thought I said if I wanted to know if there were any tours available. She goes, "Oh yes, we do. When do you want to go?" I said, "No, I'm asking if Dion is available." She said, "Who?" I said, "Dion. Does she work here?" I said, "She owns it." Oh, you mean the boss? Yeah, the boss. Oh, she doesn't come around much. It was classic. It was just amazing how, I guess I was talking fast and she thought I was trying to book a tour, poor thing. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, like Charlie said, we got an opportunity again. This is 3 business. We'll do this every Friday. I like the idea of Feel Good Fridays. We'll bring on 3 businesses and just share. And again, gift certificates can be purchased. Dion, for you as well, right? You guys have gift certificates people can give out.
Yes, online or over the phone, either way.
Okay. Now is a good opportunity. It's Christmas time, and you know, we think about what can we give so and so. Wow, what about a boat ride, or what about a 4-wheeling tour, or the best eggs Benedict on the freaking planet? You know, I mean, let's just do it,
I'll
guys.
back
Let's
that
make
up.
the difference. Let us make a
Company parties too, yeah, because you can't do dinners together anymore, right? So small company parties
Drop offs.
for your employees. Just an idea.
Great idea.
All right.
Shrimp.
Any closing comments? Let's start with you, Dion. We'll go backwards this time.
I'm
Any
going to
closing-
Honolulu.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go visit you.
Go early.
Cheeto?
Cheeto.
Yeah, she's talking to you, Cheeto.
Oh, sorry. I'm not paying attention, I guess. In La La Land. No. Please come. We're in Princeville. Don't go all the way down to Honolulu, though.
Oh, Princeville, sorry.
Yeah, we're right. When you pass Foodland, you'll see the police and fire station. Make a right there.
Okay, right on.
We
And Pleasant
changed it
County.
around though. We don't run out as fast. It just when we opened up, we got a lot more business. So I was planning so I prep everything fresh daily. So it's like we got to plan right accordingly. And now we got our right numbers back. We went all day yesterday or today. Didn't sell out, so we're adjusting pretty well to it. But there was for a while we were getting really a lot of support, and we were just selling out. People were showing up, and can't complain about it. But it does look bad when people like Cody come and drive over, or like we know them, and we're not even here. You know, that's really the worst thing for me, and it sucks. But I only have one fridge in here, and but. The best thing you can do, though, I'll tell everyone this right now, is we have menupoint.net. And honestly, it's on right now, so you could even order online. And you can also make donations on there as well to the meal board. Sorry, on menupoint.net. There's other restaurants on there. You can make the donation on there. Also, there's one more thing. Signs of Haunted Breakfast is our Instagram and Facebook, but yeah, I just want to mention the donations on menupoint.net. But you order in the morning and then you can put in what time you want to pick it up. And if I get that order, I'll save that for that day. So you can guarantee, especially people come from the west side, like, you know, if I run out, like say you try to order, I will call you and let you know. But it's just if you're driving from that side to make the order in the morning before you leave, it'll just guaranteed hold it for you. And you won't have to worry about that. So inside tip.
Menupoint.com. Menupoint.com. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Menupoint.net. And you can do a payment on there, but we can take the payment when you come to the trailer, or you can do a Venmo payment. And all that information's on my Facebook and Instagram page. But for local residents, most of them just show up and they like to pay here. We do accept a food card as well. So you can bring that in, and just, there's a message part, just put, pay when you get there. And, I got your number on there. I'll be able to contact you if I need to get you. No, I just played. Just come on out, guys. We appreciate everybody though. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, okay. Cody.
I honestly want to say thank you because a lot of people, they see tour businesses and they think, a lot of them are, big tour businesses, and they don't really know the story behind the owners or, who actually owns the business. Everybody thinks it's these sometimes mainland corporations, and now, it's just local people trying to start their own thing, and this is good for us to see the face behind the business, and I appreciate it. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you,
Charlie.
Well, as always, I'd like to say thank you to Juan, Cody, and Dion. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's again, it's always great to have faces on, and like you said, getting to understand the backstory to the front story. It makes a difference. It gives an appeal. And to our viewers out there, all we're trying to do, our whole goal since we started this mission 9 months ago is you've allowed Mel and I into your homes. You've gone down this journey with me personally after I lost my brother to COVID. And now we're facing some hard times, but yet you're still here with us, and we get to share some newfound friends, for me anyway, these three individuals. So I hope you take advantage if you're on Kauai, and if you're on the other island and you want to do something like with the meal board or get a certificate from any of our other two guests that provides those activities, please do so. Please do so. That's all I can ask. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank our viewers out there and hope everything goes well with you three as well. Brother Mel?
Thanks, Charlie. Again, this was kind of by accident last night. Kind of like I said, the show took a life of its own, and it became a plea, a challenge for everyone to just support our local businesses. And these are three of our local businesses. We have small business on all the islands. If anybody knows or has a small business, we want to do this every Friday. And maybe even more often, if there's no developments in the COVID world, we'd love to showcase our local businesses. So if you know of anyone, or if you yourself want to come on the show, please message Charlie, myself, and we'll definitely get you guys plugged in. One of the things I know for a fact is, Cheeto, as Cody talked about after the flood. I know I was out there and I saw Cody. You guys did a hell of a lot of work out there, and Cheeto, and what I was so impressed with
Everybody.
with both Kippu Ranch Adventures as well as Cody, your business, was the desire to keep your employees working. That was the drive. That was the motivation. And I think that's the difference between the corporate giants that rely on the bottom line to satisfy board members and board of directors versus small business, which all they want to do is make sure the employees are okay, they got medical, and you both explained that earlier tonight. And that's so respectful, man. I tell you, it's so impressive. And that is the kinds of businesses that we as local residents here on Kauai and all the islands should participate in and support. So please, the challenge continues, guys. You guys did great today. I saw a bunch of photos of local lunches. Let's keep that going every single day. Get on Cody's boat, get on a four-wheeler, get out to Cheeto's wagon or trailer and take a picture and share it and let everybody know that these guys exist and it's fun and it's enjoyable. And they got some great discounts as well. So thank you all for joining us tonight. Tomorrow night, what is tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Tuesday, huh? Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Friday, no, Monday.
I don't know.
Tomorrow night we'll be, sorry guys.
Saturday.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We'll be back, guys. You guys stay safe. Have a great weekend. Love you guys all. God bless.
Okay, thank
Take
you
care.
guys. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys. Stay safe. Stay safe. Aloha.
Aloha.